Weather Authority forecast from Chief Meteorologist Bruce Katz.
Well, today a warmer day in the 70s around the area. Right now we're looking at clear skies. Temperatures are falling, and get ready for kind of a weather whiplash we've been talking about all week long, the roller coaster ride on the temperatures, where today we were in the lower 70s. Tomorrow 60 to 62, a good 10 to 12 degree drop. So it's not frigid, but definitely a bit of a change out there, where this morning we were in the low to mid 30s with patchy frost on the North Shore, south of the lake from Galliano home into Belle Chase at about 35 to 39, even Bay St. Louis at 32. So we were 9 degrees below the average, but we flipped the script today, getting up to 73. Should be at 66. So we were above the average today with a temp swing of around 27 degrees from the morning low to the afternoon high. Now notice we see another dip in the jet stream in this area here, and that is going to usher in some colder temperatures later tonight. As a result, we will see mid to upper 30s again tonight into tomorrow morning North Shore, mid 40s on the South Shore as that northerly flow continues to move in. So the front is blowing on by as we speak. By morning, temperatures will be plummeting, but by the afternoon, we will recover to around 58 to around 62. So upper 50s and lower 60s. But already notice an easterly wind. And then as we go into Friday, Saturday, we see winds coming out of the Gulf. A warm front moves north. Notice a few spotty showers. At this point, I'm not really looking at a major rain chance, but for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to go about 20% on the rain chance. We have a lot of shopping going on, a lot of holiday parties going on. I mean, everything happening this weekend as we get closer and closer to Christmas. So you may dodge a little shower, but I do not think this is going to be an issue as far as widespread rain. Many of us will not even get it. Here's 7 a.m. Saturday, pretty much of the same situation, a stray shower or two with temperatures warming up quite a bit. Now, as we look at the next 5 days, this is really more so Friday, Saturday into Sunday. Lightest of green brings us on the lower end of the scale. So maybe about a 1/10 to an 1/8, isolated up to a 1/4 inch of rain. But all in all, most of us won't be seeing it. Tomorrow, I'm going to stay dry, 58 to 62. On Friday, 20% rain in the 70s. Saturday, the same in the mid 70s. And then Sunday, a front moves in late in the day. Temperatures fall throughout the afternoon and night as we turn breezy and colder coming in for early next week into Monday. So tonight, could see some patchy frost, 36 to 38 North Shore, and then the warm up we talked about into the 40s and 50s. And then we will put out a first alert for the threat of a light freeze, likely Monday morning after this weekend on the North Shore. And then we rapidly rebound back to the mid 30s to the lower 40s. Now, South Shore, no frost, no freeze, but tonight, back to the 40s, 50s and 60s through Sunday, and then we drop to the mid to upper 30s on Monday, another cold one, as we warm up into mid next week. Now, the temperatures up and down. Tomorrow, right around 60 to 62, 72 on Friday, 74 on Saturday. Here comes your front. We start out in the 60s, but by the end of the day Sunday, we're going to drop into the mid 50s and stay in the low 50s on Monday, mid 50s on Tuesday, and mid 60s on Wednesday. So kind of plan accordingly. Right now, we are in the 50s, but colder air is continuing to filter in. And look at the temperature difference. I mean, today was kind of a warm day when you talk about mid-December. So temperatures 15 to 20 degrees warmer than 24 hours ago, but notice the dew points starting to fall back into the 40s northwest. They will begin to move in as that winds pick up out of the north at about 6 to 12. 7-day forecast. Here we go. That slight chance of rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures kind of all over the board there. And as you can see, the coldest night comes in on Monday, 28 north and around 36 on the South Shore. Seas picking up a bit at about 3 feet. Tomorrow, with the front moving in late tonight and tomorrow, going to be pretty rocky out there, but Friday and Saturday shifting more east and south. Well, you want to show us your pets on Fox 8? All you have to do is go to fox8live.com, holidays/pets. This is from Gabby. This is French Fry and Jazzy enjoying a little time under the Christmas tree.
Weather's just a little crazy with this up and down pattern that we're in.
All over the board. You know, it's pretty common around here, though. You get a day or two of cold weather, then you're back into the 70s.